Alrighty guys, in this video we're going to just talk about the new SBS update. There was some bugs, there was some new features that people wanted to add. Okay, so this should be a full fix and it should be functioning how it should. Okay, I'm going to go over the update here, some new key features, some things to look out for, all which are going to be included also for the members in this SBS tutorial videos. If you click this link, SBS tutorials and updates all through this link here. Okay, bunch of videos there talking about the update, right? Some new features here. We have position info, so this will show a risk reward on the screen when a trade is taken. So if you're gone for the day, okay, if you're gone for the day, come back, you can see where the trades are taken. Show position pivot lines. This will show just a horizontal pivot with numbers 1, 2, 3 to see the setup that people wanted. The show pivot lines, this will have a bunch of triangle lines all over your screen. You don't need them, okay? Just makes it messy. Start time, end time, again, that's what you want. That's personal preference, okay? Risk per trade in dollars, again, MNQ is going to be more accurate for this. Again, and I also recommend to only trade NQ and MNQ with this. I really do. I think most people will stick to that. NQ and MNQ for the SBS, okay? I wouldn't recommend ES. I wouldn't recommend other things. You have to mess with a lot, okay? So on the minis on NQ, regular NQ, if you put the risk per trade in dollars at 500, it will take as close of a risk to 500 as it can, but obviously it can't take any less than one contract, right? So if a stop loss is 25 points, it's going to take one contract. That's 500 bucks. If it's 20 points, it's going to take most likely one contract. That's around 500 bucks. If it's 30 points, it's going to take one contract, right? That's 600 bucks. It rounds up a little bit, right? But let's say it tries to take a trade that's $500 over this. So it tries to take a trade with a 50-point stop. It's not going to do that. It won't let it go into there. Okay, so $500 over the risk, it'll just cancel a trade. Okay, but keep your eyes out for that. Okay, this is important. I would recommend bigger accounts. Okay, then it'd be more accurate. Okay, let's say it's only a 10-point stop though. Okay, it'll take 2 to 3 contracts because 10-point stop, it would probably take 3 contracts. It'd be about 600 risk, right? So it's around 500 as close as it can be. But again, it cannot take less than one contract. If you want this to be more accurate, go to the micros. It'll be a lot more accurate. Okay, a lot more accurate. It should be around 500 every time or whatever you put it at, right? Max bars between point. That's how many bars between the first, second, third, fourth numbers, right? You guys know who know SBS know the steps 1, 2, 3, 4. Maximum of 50 bars between points 1 and 2. Between point 2 and 3, etc., right? A lot of people wanted max contracts. We added max contracts, so there you go. Sensitivities, this is how sensitive the pivots are going to be, okay? I would recommend keeping them at 3 and 1 when you're running on a 1-minute chart. You might want to tune those, right? If you decrease the sensitivity here, it'll show more swings as pivots, okay? If you increase it, it's going to be more strict with which pivots it's taking, okay? Our testing is 3 and 1. Okay, again, everything else here, enable, right? All good. The ATM strategy here, I would recommend everyone copies this, okay? For the ATM, you need to make an ATM. The order quantity needs to stay at 1. It cannot be 2. If it's 2, it's going to double your position. So it's going to be double your risk. If you put it at 3, it's going to triple your risk. Okay, it needs to stay at 1, and the software will calculate the contracts. Okay. Keep the order quantity at 1, keep the target only at 1, and just put this exact 52 and 104 for the stop loss and profit. Okay, copy this exact. I wouldn't touch anything else in this. Okay, stop strategy. This is where you can customize things. This is what I run. Okay, you can customize this to whatever you want. I would mainly just stick with Autotrader, right? You can do whatever here, but I run Autotrader 80-100. So when we hit 100 ticks of profit, my stop losses start trailing 80 ticks behind current price. Okay, so there you go. You save all this, and you put this in your ATM strategy here in the strategy settings. You need to have an ATM in this for it to work. Okay, need to. And that's that. That's the update, guys. We also have a move SLTP button. So for whatever reason, let's say your TPs are supposed to be right here at this blue line, and your stop losses are supposed to be, let's say here, this blue line, okay? Let's say for whatever reason, it places your TPs up here, okay? And it places your stop losses down here, okay? So a little away from where they should be. You click this button one time. It's more of an emergency only button. Click it one time and it should snap them to where they properly should be, okay? That's it with the update, okay? If you follow the tutorial from here, okay, in the tutorial videos, it'll work. We tested live. It works, okay? And if you follow this video, it'll work, okay? So hopefully you guys enjoy the update. Links to get it in the description. Thanks for your patience. I've also extended everyone 5 days for free, okay? And if you bought it this week, you'll have 5 days free on your subscription, okay? Enjoy the video. That's it, guys.